Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today I wanted to do a video around the bags that got away. The ones I should have bought. Oh, the ones I wish I had bought. The ones that live rent-free up here. So I don't have a very long list because when I become obsessed with something, I will go and find it on the resale market. But there are a few that I do not have, that I did not buy, that either don't exist on the resale market, can't be found, or they exist but they're at such a high price I'm not willing to pay for it. I am not including bags that I wish I had bought years ago and are now worth so much money. So I think that's more based around age. So as you get older, you look back and you go, oh, I should have bought all the classic flaps, all the Chanel classic flaps. I should have bought them years ago because they're now worth so much money. You can do that with anything in this world. Like, oh my goodness, I wish I had bought all the property in Redfern, Sydney, back when it was considered an area that nobody wanted to live in, because now it's been regentrified and it is worth so much money. But it's the same with bags. I wish I had bought the orange Kelly 28 I was offered at Hermes in the early 2000s. I walked into a store, it was a tiny little store in Sydney. I said, do you have any Kelly bags? And she bought one out and it was orange, and I went, I'm not buying an orange bag, I don't like orange. And it was less than $6,000 at the time. Makes me so sad now. But they're all things that you wish you had bought. The entire Murakami collection when it came out, the entire original denim collection from Marc Jacobs at Louis Vuitton when it came out. They're all things, had I had the money to buy at the time, I wish I'd bought them all so that then I would have them now and I didn't have to collect them later on. It's a very different story. These are bags, and I've only gone back as far as I think 3 or 4 years, that I had the opportunity to buy and the money to buy at the time, and I didn't buy them. And I regret it now. I wish that I had bought them. They're the one, there's only a very small list because, like I said, I tend to track things down if I desperately want them. But these are ones I haven't been able to track down, and I'm really sorry I didn't buy at the time. I should have put the money into it. And my husband is a massive advocate for, if you love it, buy it now, because once it's gone, you're going to regret it. And he's always right when he says that. I always regret the bags I don't buy. I never regret the bags I buy and they don't work out for me. They can be sold, they can be moved on. Yes, I might take a hit with like losing money, but I don't think I have a single bag that I regret ever buying. But there are certainly bags that I have regretted not buying. So for me, I always regret the ones I don't buy. So he always says to me, if you want it, buy it. You know you're going to regret it later. And recently there was a pair of shoes from Fendi that I missed out on. He was there when I was talking to my sales associate Aaron about them because they're gone, we can't get them. And he looked at me and went, you know better. If you wanted the shoes, you should have bought the shoes when they came out. And I went, yeah, I know. But I sat on them, I bided my time. Do I want them? Do I not want them? And then they came and went. And he's like, you know better than this. We go through this all the time. Yes, we do. We go around in circles on it. So yeah, it's always the ones I don't buy. So this list of 5 bags in the last less than 5 years that have come up, I have had access to them. I have had the money to buy them. I haven't bought them. Do I wish I bought them? I so wish I had bought them. So let's go through my very short list. The first one is and I'll put pictures in so you can see them. The first one is a Fendi First in Fox in this beautiful, beautiful green color. It was so gorgeous when it came out and I did not buy it. It was the same release, I want to say, as this one. So I have two Fox Fendi Firsts. I've got my blush pink and I also have the purple up here. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. I love Fox so much. It's so beautiful. But when it came out, I bought this as a wedding bag and I didn't end up taking it because it was too hot and I chose a different Fendi First. But when they came out, this beautiful, beautiful green, I saw it, I wanted it. I don't feel that Australia got the green and it was going to be a lot of work to get it from overseas. I could have done it. I had the money to do it and I went, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to buy other pieces from this collection. I'm not going to do the mint green. And now I really regret it because I would really love the mint green Fendi First in Fox. I think it would be beautiful to have in my collection. Fox is one of my favorite exotics, and it was the first time they'd done Fox, so I honestly didn't know what it was going to feel like. So it was a gamble at like to know whether or not I was going to like Fox in the first place. Now I know that I love Fox. I'm sorry I did not buy the mint green because yeah, I would really love it now. So that's my first regret. That's the first bag I regret not buying. So in the same vein, the second bag that I regret not buying is also a Fendi First, and it is also green. There's a theme. So there was a collection with sequins that came out. I think I'm fairly certain it was spring summer 22, and there was a green in that. In fact, it was this green. So this exact green, and I have it in a baguette, and it's just such a pretty green. But there was also a Fendi First. I bought this Fendi First in that collection. It's the pink. So you can see how beautiful this is. And anytime I carry this, I get compliments on it. People love this bag. And I feel like they're about to do this in a blue, a dark blue. So if you love this finish, Fendi's about to do, it might even be the rain, like the different textures that they're about to do. Anyway, they're about to do a sequin Fendi First if anyone's interested. Anyway, this is the pink one and I love this. I love this so much. But they did this green in this Fendi First. And I wish I had bought it. I love this green. It's so pretty. I do like my baguette. I just feel if I had it in the Fendi First, I would love it even more. And then I'd have the pink and the green. But yeah, I really kick myself that I didn't go, no, I'm not going to buy the baguette. I'm going to get the second Fendi First because I love the Fendi First. And I just feel like it would have been so beautiful in that green, this green. Like it just would have been gorgeous. So yeah, I regret not buying the Fendi First in the green as well because it would have been perfect in my collection. So yeah, kicking myself on that one as well. So that's the second bag. The third bag is actually a Chanel reissue mini. It's in a purple chevron with silver hardware. I'll put a picture in here. So I have a couple of reissue minis. There's one up here. I've got three. So this is one here, and this is in the unicorn finish, and they have the metal chains. I loved the purple one. Oh, let's put that back up there. I loved the purple one because it had silver hardware. You don't see a lot of silver hardware in the reissues, and it was just so beautiful. The Sydney store where I shopped didn't get one in. I couldn't get one in Sydney. I did actually hunt this bag and I couldn't get one. Perth had one, but they wouldn't send it to Sydney for me, so I couldn't get it from there. My friend Dale from Dale's Addiction, she and I are now friends. At the time that this bag came out, I feel like we had just started having conversations. We certainly wouldn't have considered each other friends at that point. She had this on reserve, I think, at the Brisbane store, the Brisbane Chanel store, and then didn't end up buying it. And had she and I been friends at the time, I most certainly would have gone to her, I will buy it, I will have it, because I was desperate for it. But she let it go, and obviously someone else in Brisbane bought it. But I just couldn't get access to it, and I desperately wanted it because I loved the purple color. I love chevron. You don't see a lot of chevron from Chanel. And I really, really love the chevron, but the silver hardware just did it for me. I really wanted the silver hardware. So that is one that I really regret now. There's a purple mini I still want as well, but I've never had access to it. I would buy it on the resale market. But that one, that reissue in that lilac purple with the silver hardware, I had access to it. I just couldn't track it down. I couldn't get to it. I had the money. I was like, I have a credit card here, take my money, but we just couldn't get access to it because in Australia stock is so hard to find. So yeah, that one's one that got away and I've never been able to find one. I think there was one on the resale market, but it was a ridiculous amount of money and I was like, I'm not paying that for it because I don't believe that that particular bag would retain its value. So to have it be worth more than what recommended retail now is, I think getting recommended retail price 2024 for that bag when it's 2-3 years old, so you would have paid a lot less for it, I think that's appropriate. If you want to charge me what it's worth now, then I'll certainly buy it, but and you've still made money because you paid less for it, but I wouldn't pay a huge markup for it because I just don't feel it's worth it. But that's bag 3, yes, that I'm sad that I didn't buy. Bag 4 is a Dior bag. So we all know I love my Lady Dior wickers and there are new colors coming in this and I am very excited about it. So stay tuned to see if I end up buying one. But there is definitely a color, and there's in fact 2 colors that I have my eye on. So I have 4 of these in this medium size and I have one in the mini size. I love these wicker bags. They're beautiful. So I have pink, I've got a hot pink, I've got a light pink, I've got this white and gold, and then I have the navy blue as well, and my mini's in the navy blue. The original Lady Dior wickers that came out, the navy blue, there was also this beautiful, beautiful cornflower blue, and I'll throw a picture in for you. It was one of the first ones that they released, this cornflower blue. It was part of their resort collection or the Riviera collection that they did that year or whatever they call it. And it was just such a pretty, pretty blue. But at the time it came out, these wicker bags were expensive from the start. They were really expensive at a time when everything, luxury's always been expensive. I absolutely accept that. But we can definitely see in the last 2-3 years, there's been massive jumps in price increases. The wicker bags, when they came out, were expensive from the start. We looked at them and went, wow, that's a lot of money for a bag. They've certainly got a lot of workmanship in them, but it was really expensive. And I had other priorities and that blue came and went, and I now really regret not finding the money to buy it and giving up something else and buying that instead because it's such a pretty, pretty blue. It would be beautiful in my summer wardrobe. And yes, I have the navy and I have the other colors, but that blue is just so pretty. So that's a regret that I didn't just suck it up, spend the money and buy that one as well. And yes, that would give me 5 medium Lady Dior wickers, but I don't care. I'm a collector. If I want all the colors, I will buy all the colors. And there have been some colors I haven't bought. The orange they brought out, I'm never buying that orange. No chance. But yeah, the blue was definitely one that, yeah, got away. So that's the 4th bag that I regret not buying. The last bag that I regret not buying is actually a very simple bag, but it's one that I waited too long on, and it's one that my husband uses to go, see, that's the example, Meredith, that's the example. And it is the Speedy 35 from Louis Vuitton bandolier in Demier Azure. So I collect Speedies. I have the canvas Speedies in all 3 in 25, 30, and then in 35 I have the monogram and the demier ebene, and then I have just the monogram in the 40. They did the demier azure in the 35 bandolier. I didn't buy it and it got discontinued and I couldn't get it anymore. It no longer is in production. The only way for me to get it is on the resale market, and I can certainly do that and I don't have a problem doing that, but it irks me, it bugs me, it drives me insane that I could have bought it new from store and I didn't do it before they discontinued it, and I kick myself over it. I could have just bought it from the store, had a complete collection and been okay with that, and I didn't do it before they discontinued it. It drives me insane. Can I fix the problem now? Yes, Is it still going to drive me nuts? Absolutely. I know better. Buy it when you can get it. Nothing is set in this life. They will discontinue things at the drop of a hat. And heed my warning on the Neverfull for that reason. If the Neverfull's something that you love, yes, they're still in production and they're still around. It's coming. I can feel that they're going to discontinue pieces. So yeah, heed my warning on that, people. But yeah, it drives me nuts that I didn't buy it from store at a time. I could have got it, and I have tried to get it in other countries just after they discontinued it, and it just doesn't exist anymore. So my only option to complete that 35 collection is to buy the Demier Azure on the resale market, and then have the VVN replaced to make it look brand new. So then I feel like I did it, like I've completed the collection. But yeah, I kick myself all the time over that, because I literally have had that bag like in my hands in store looking at it, and I've gone, no, I'm not going to buy it today. I'll buy something else. I'll come back for it. It's always going to be there. Of course it's going to be there. It's a Speedy. And then they discontinue it like that, gone. And you can't get it anymore. And that makes me so sad that I am so stupid and didn't buy it at the time. So yes, it's just a Speedy, I know, but it bugs me no end. So they're the 5 bags that I regret not buying at the time. I know they're very specific to me. I'm sure you guys have bags that you've just passed on, or you just didn't have the money at the time, or you really wish now that you had bought it. Like, not age ones, like where, oh, I wish I'd bought all the classic flaps when they were cheap. Yeah, absolutely. We've all got that regret. We all wish we'd done that as an investment, if nothing else. But there are pieces that you literally saw at the time in store and you just didn't pull the trigger, or you didn't have the funds right in that moment, and now it just kind of burrows in your head and you can't get it out. Tell me what your bags are in the comments below. I'm really interested to have this conversation with other people and see what lives in their head, like burrows in, and just, you know, every now and again it goes, hi, you remember when you didn't buy that? And you think, yes, I do. So tell me what your bags are. I'm really interested to have those conversations. But yeah, they're mine. They're the ones. And if any of those bags ever come up on the resale market, I mean, certainly the Speedy I can find without any issue. But if I find any of those other bags and they're a decent price, if they're not ridiculously price gouging me, then I will definitely jump on them, because they're ones that I'm really sad about. The Fendi First, absolutely. The Fendi First really like, because I love my Fendi First and my collection is quite vast with the Fendi First. So yeah, I really want to track them down eventually. They just don't come up. You don't see them in the resale market. So yeah, if you ever see them, let me know, make contact, give me a shout out. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.